All right, Christmas Valley, Uintas, off the Mirror Lake Highway, about 3 miles. I'm going to give you a little rundown of this main section of the valley. Up further in the valley, there's a campground at the end. A lot of trees there. The views of the mountains can be had, but not nearly as good as here. Where are we? Well, there's a bridge down there where I'm going to take you towards the end of the video. You'll see that. You're about 3 to 4 miles in. It is pretty flat road. It looks pretty easy, but beware, there's plenty of potholes, well, dirt potholes of sorts. Anyways, past that bridge, you'll see a little turn there, and actually right there is a place to park. Now, if you come up canyon just a little bit in this very easy field to get here, you'll get this S-curve sort of thing. Now you can go further and further. I am not convinced that the views necessarily get better, though you will be closer. One of the things you want to look for, I got this little hole right here, but as you get down a little bit lower, you'll get some great reflections. So it depends what you want. A straight shot, which I'm going to show you just down there. So there'll be a bend and like a 3-minute walk. You'll have a great straight shot. Now, there may be another straight shot up there. Actually, side note, have floated this river, which is a very nice float up from the campground, kind of off from the campground. Keep in mind the campground isn't really actually next to the river. It's a just as far as walk, but much harder walk than from over there. So the camp would be like about over there. There's a camp spot right there too, if you want to be really close to this really nice views. But I'll show you where the better one is. So let's walk a little bit. Kind of show you. We are late June. Lots of flowers. I don't know, 5 or 6 different type of wildflowers around on this field. Though right here, you could basically only see one. So, but there are quite a few. And you can walk from the bridge just along this. It's just really, really pretty. You're probably hearing a dog. There is a line of cabins here. They cross the bridge right over here. That is a locked gate on the bridge. So it's just kind of private cabins. Even coming over here, going a little bit low, getting all this yellow with the mountain is pretty nice as well if you're looking for great shots or great views. As you see, that right there is, I think, one of my favorite spots right there. So we're going to walk over there. All right, we're at this parking right before that little pole sticking out. So if you actually backtrack a little bit, I think this one's actually a little bit better. Just so you guys see what I'm talking about. This is a different type of flower. Over further that way, there's like 3 or 4 others. So white ones, purple ones. Yeah, anyways. We're getting a little better. I like that tree's a really good looking one. Let's keep going. All right, you got a little opening here where you could come down. Obviously, a few people have been here before me. Voila, straight shot into the mountain, the best reflection. This is actually one of the stillest parts of the river as well. So a little bit ago, there was a little bit of wind coming through that kind of disrupted that reflection. But we can go a little bit further down the trail, and then we'll have even more leading water towards that reflection. Perhaps get down even a little bit further. And before this thing, oh, we're a little bit too far. Now we go right here. It's right in the middle. Maybe at this little spot right here. And then we have it all reflected. All right. So, I mean, can you beat that? And then we got the bridge, which I will take you down there, I guess. Let's do it. Freaking, that is, yeah. Look at how big of a difference that makes. No reflection over all that of that mountain and that, just by going just a little bit further. Now we're in the white flowers here. Those are pretty small, but decent sized patches. The river is called the Stillwater because there's plenty of still water areas, but here we are with the start of the rapids. which actually goes quite a few miles, 3, 4, 5 miles into the Bear River. Well, this is the start of the Bear River. When it converges with another river, it then becomes named the Bear River, and the Stillwater no longer exists. Looking back, we got reflections starting there, road's right there, and the gate is right there for the bridge. You can walk around with these still decently nice views. This is where we got the purple flowers in here. Purple, yellow, white, kind of all congregating. I'll give you another view here. And there's the bridge. All right, let's zoom in a little. You can see back there, there's the Airstream. So it's the best camp spot in the valley by far. I've scouted them all. Second place would probably be that one or the one on to the right side, which is a tent camping primarily one, but that's also a pretty decent one. And what do we got for views here? Oh, sorry, I was recording for a little bit. Saw that it had stopped recording. But I'm showing you this part of the bridge because this is the spot. That's on that side. Maybe even coming back here a little bit. That's a great spot. You could go down a little bit lower, but even from the top side, it's a little bit better. And then I'm going to take you over to the campsite because I'm headed that way anyways. As I mentioned, the lock gate to get to the private residences, the private cabins that are summer cabins, of course. We are at like, well, 85, 8,700 elevation. As for the state of the road, I mentioned it earlier. It's doable, but if you're in a regular four-door sedan sort of thing, you're just gonna go slow. You're gonna hit some of these little divots that are really only about that big. They're nothing hard, but they're just gonna make you slow down like speed bumps. I guess it's worth showing you what I'm talking about. Can you see? It looks nice and flat, but we have these kind of going up and down, and there are some sections where you just can't miss them. So you have to go slow. You don't want to go fast on those in most vehicles. Even in my truck, I slow down a little bit. Not as much as you would in a sedan. All right, near the Airstream in one of these beautiful bends. I mean, just the views of the river would get you excited most times. But what we're really looking for is that beautiful mountain scene. Now, I guess technically, that reflection shot probably beats this, but this is really nice and easy for me. Right next to this camp, which is a nice pull-through camp. Not a lot of open space. There's a fire pit, and yeah, but you've got a view right outside the door. That's why I take it, and a couple dead trees, which isn't awesome, but it's fine, I guess. It's beautiful around here anyways. So one of the kayaks that I took downriver, let my friend use, and there are some fish in there. I'm not much of a fisherman, so I can't give you a report on that. So, all right, and take care. Bye.